Hey all, it's me, Jonah again. Here to talk about today, we're going to talk about the Handy. Now, this is supposedly a sex toy that will revolutionize masturbating. So, that's a pretty bold claim. Does it or doesn't it? Well, that's what we're going to dive in today and find out. So, let's jump right in, shall we? Alright, so today we're talking about the Handy. This is a product from a company called SweetTech, and the website is handyfeeling.com. So we're going to kind of do this a little bit different and kind of piggybacking off of some of the previous videos. So what I'm going to do is basically just give a very quick summation on my feelings about it, and then if you want to bounce, that's cool. And then we're going to, dive into a little bit more further details after that. So basically, the Handy retails for $159 on the website handyfeeling.com. It is an automatic mechanized masturbator stroker, and out of the box, it's very good. Has quite a few different functions on speed and stroke height, length. So, and then on top of that, you can connect it to the internet and unlock a whole new level of kind of functionality. And really, that's where I feel like that's where it becomes worth the money. By itself, out of the box, it's pretty good. But when you connect it to the internet and kind of start diving into the community that's kind of forming up around it, it really opens up the potential for this product. So I would definitely say, if you want to, spend $159, this is well worth that money. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, if that's all you wanted to know about, cool. Take it easy, bounce, and just try not to be a jerk in the comments. So, all right. So let's dive in a little bit more detail. So again, Handy, designed in Norway by a company called SweetTech. The website is handyfeeling.com. Now, $159 retail. As far as I can tell, that's the only place to buy it is through their website. I couldn't see it like on Amazon or anything like that. Well, I just to be honest, I did do a cursory search, so I didn't really dive in to see if there were any third-party retail websites that were selling it. But again, typically buying it straight from the company is probably always the best idea to begin with. Now, when you buy it, you're going to get the main mechanism here. You're going to get the sleeve for your penis, and then a power cord, as well as instruction booklets. So yeah, so pretty self-explanatory. Everything comes right in the box, and it's very easy to literally just plug and play. So with that, this is one of the things about it, though, that I want to kind of, offer a little bit of a not a caveat, but just something to give a heads up on, is that this is not a battery charged device. This is not something that you can just plug in, charge, and then use. This will have to be plugged in constantly while you're using it. So let's do that right now. Let's see. So, as you can see, light is green, ready to go. And yeah, it's very straightforward in how to use. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take the sleeve. I'm going to leave this styrofoam in here to kind of give it a little bit of resistance when we just kind of demonstrate it. But for right now, it comes with the sleeve, and you're going to basically take it out. Highly recommend lube. You're going to put it on yourself or the person you're using it on. And then basically all you're going to do is, so the actual mechanism here is, it's a Velcro strap. And what you're going to do is, okay. So you're basically going to slip it on. Over. There's a little ridge here, so you can see where the strap is going to fit in on the bottom half of it. So you're going to do that. And there you go. And this is actually one of the things that I thought was really, really good about it, and honestly makes it, I think, it gives it a lot of points in its favor. Basically, because of, obviously, the sleeve is very flexible, and this strap is also very adjustable, this can conform to almost probably any penis size. So that's something that I think really, works in its favor, is that it's not necessarily something like even a Fleshlight or any of those other type of automatic, strokers or any of the mechanized, masturbation tools, where because there's so much to them, that it's not just a simple sleeve. Like sometimes it can be very constricting. So the way this is designed, this will conform to you or the other person's penis like very, very well. So yeah, so basically, again and again, as I said, because it's plugged in, this is going to always have to be in here. So when you're using it, the power cord is about 9 feet long, so it has a good amount of distance. But again, like I said, wherever you're using it, you're going to have to probably have an outlet pretty close by, an outlet or a power strip. So so now, again, this is the front panel here. Up and down are the how high up it's going to go, and then left or right is going to be, let's get rid of this, the speed. So let's start with, so whenever you turn it on, it's going to kind of default to this. Yeah. So basically that's the long and short of it. But yeah, that's basically it, is that it comes with the different settings for length as well as speed, and you're literally off to the races with that. Again, like, it does a very good job. Again, you can conform it to your girth, or again, your partner's girth, the penis's girth. And again, this is very flexible, it conforms very well. Let me actually show you. So again, with the sleeve, you can see a lot of good bumps, ridges, a lot of very pleasurable friction, and again, all along the length. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Again, this is the functionality right out of the box. Now, one of the things that Handy does and offers, and again, this is 2021, so of course, this is technically kind of a smart device. So this can actually connect to your Wi-Fi. And what that does is it opens up a new realm of possibilities. So when you connect it to the internet, there's 3 things you can do. So actually, let me step back first. First, if you buy it now, one of the things that it's going to be is that, again, this is a consistently iterated system. So right now, if you buy it, it should be around, I think, version 3.0 of the software that's in there. Now, again, because once you connect it to the internet, this is something that you can stay up to date on in terms of software. And what that software does is it fixes certain bugs, but it can also unlock specific additional functionality. Like you saw the you know. So with this, like yeah. So the things that update are basically that you can, instead of always, you know, keeping the length down here, eventually be able to I forgot the combination, but basically what it would do is be able to keep the stroke length way up here. So you can actually keep it so, you know, you won't have to manually move it. You can set it to where it would stay at a high frequency up above at the top near the tip of your penis. So pretty cool. But yeah, again, like you connect this to the internet, you'd be able to update it and like you would any kind of internet connected device that we have now. So that's the big one. Now with the version 3.0, connecting it to your internet is actually very straightforward and simple. What you would do is you basically download an app onto your phone, and by setting the Handy up to connect to your Wi-Fi, it would detect it. And then what that's going to do is once it syncs up with your Wi-Fi, then it's just, you know, good to go. But what that app is going to give you is essentially a password, a key. What that key is going to do is that through the website handyfeeling.com, what you're going to do is punch that in on specific pages, and what that can do is it unlocks the two other big, you know, functionality. One is remote control, and then the other one is sync with video. So let's dive into that, because I'm going to set it up here. I got my laptop here, so I'm going to just kind of show you how that will work. So let me put it back, and we'll start doing that. Let's see. It's good to go. All right. So let us bring up I got my key set up here. All right. So when you're connecting it to the Wi-Fi, just click this button and all right. When you click it and it's pink, that means it's connected to your Wi-Fi. So now let me connect it to, we're going to try out the remote control first. So let's connect that, connection key. There we go. Yeah. So the remote control, again, is done typically through your browser. Now it can be done on a computer or on your phone, but again, it's not a separate app. It will have to be done through the browser. But again, it's a browser. It's pretty self-explanatory and very easy to get into, even when you're on your phone. So this could be a lot of fun. Again, like if you're, you know, in the same place with your partner, or even in literally like over the internet, like if you're on any kind of video chat or anything like that, like this could be done through that. So let's see, let's turn it on. Again, through this website, you can adjust speed. Whoa, oh boy. Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll do that before it starts moving across the table. And even then, you can adjust, again, stroke length. You can actually create settings. So this one is called literally just the tip, slow. All right, I'm going to move it to fast, but I'm going to hold on to here real quick. Well, that was intense. So, Okay, so yeah, so basically that's how it works, remote control. Now, again, this is, it can be a lot of fun with you or a partner, and so again, like it took a little bit like for me to just to, hop in through the app and get all that set up, but once you have that key, it's synced to that key. Now, you can always use the app to always create a new one if you want to create one that's more secure, more characters, anything like that, like you could do that. But again, you just input it and then you're good to go. And then once you close your browser or anything like that, it should go away, or if it doesn't, I don't know your browser settings, but yeah, pretty much like it's just a very straightforward way. It's not necessarily a fully smart device. This isn't one of those devices like you've read about the smart internet connected like chastity cages or the butt plugs or anything like that where people are able to hack into those. This is a very closed loop system. It just requires that key. And again, when you turn off the Wi-Fi, it's turned off. It's not connected anymore. So you're still in control. And even again, if it gets to a point where it's uncomfortable, you can just, it's not like it's anything locked in, locked down, So definitely safety protocols in place. Sync it back up. Now, one of the other things, again, like I said, is that you can sync it to video. And now this is pretty fascinating because through their website, through the company's website, they have a few different, looks like affiliate partners. And these are different, content websites that will offer clips. A lot of them are for purchase, but there are a handful and few that are free just to, to see, and they're updating it somewhat regularly. But there's also, again, like there's a Discord server for this, there's a subreddit, there's like a community building up around this product who are helping to build out that additional support. And again, especially from the video end, they're adding in what are called scripts, which are basically it's the data that will conform how this moves based on what's happening in the clip. Now, I will say all these clips are primarily, obviously, all the clips involve a penis in some way. So far, they are all primarily male-female, what you would consider like, oh, this is the general porn kind of thing. So, but also again, it really starts to work once there's actual action happening on here. So if there's anything like, going down on her or anything like that, like it's not going to move. It's not going to do anything. So let's find one, and I'm not putting the volume on, so just to kind of keep this work safe somewhat. Let me connect the device again real quick. Okay, it's connected. Let's see. Alright, so let's try and find something just to get an idea on what it's basically going to entail. Like, because again, it will sync up with the action that's going on the video. you'll take me word for it, that's matching up pretty well to what's going on in the video. So there we go. Again, like I said, this is, the website is building out there. They're updating their blog pretty regularly. And again, like I said, I haven't checked out their Discord server, but they have one. They have a subreddit. They're pretty active in the community, and there is a lot of community building up around that. So again, they have affiliate partners with, these clips and content that you can purchase that will come with the data you need to sync up with the Handy. And yeah, again, so out of the box, it's pretty good. It comes, basic functions, does what it needs to do. It's pretty solid. When you connect it is where I feel like that's where the potential is really going to open up. And this is where, and I would say yeah, it's definitely worth purchasing. Now again, $159, that's a chunk of change, but it does it really well. So I would definitely recommend, if that's something you're willing to spend, then this is the thing I would definitely recommend spending it on if you're looking for that type of toy. So yeah, let me just unplug it. And basically, yeah, so I will say the one thing is they do provide a disclaimer about, again, when you're using it, you're gonna be kind of holding it in a weird, potentially awkward way, because you want to keep your fingers out of the track. You want to keep it away from the track. You want to do all this, again, generally it might not move that quick, but you saw when it was turned all the way up, this thing could go. I'm not saying it's going to take a finger off, but they do in the instruction manual provide the big exclamation point, do not put fingers here, do not do this kind of thing. So, just one last disclaimer for you. But yeah, other than that, again, Handy. Website is handyfeeling.com. The company is SweetTech. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. And I would definitely say, if you're looking to splurge a little bit, this is definitely something to get for you, yourself, or your, partner or person with a penis that you want to kind of give this to. So, cool. All right. Well, that's about it for me today. You all have a great rest of your day, and hopefully we'll talk again soon.